This is the painting that was painted by Jillian Savage, my wife, for our new album, Kin. It took about 8 hours a day, course of a month, to get all these dots just, perfectly or try to get it as symmetrical as you can. She used the art form known as pointillism to very finely detail the image to make it look blurry and ghostly. After she was done, we took it to Chromatics Fine Art Printing in Nashville, and they used what is called a cruise scanner to get the image as perfectly as we can get it to the original. There was black, dark blue, periwinkle blue, and white. But there's also another black that was used in this negative space. It was like a charcoal black that gives it more of a deep setting feel, so it kind of looks more like a void rather than like an up close, black. Being that Kin is the sequel to the Valley, we wanted subtle hints of the Valley in there as well. So there is like the positioning is like almost perfect, like as the Valley point as it is on the album itself. There's definitely a continuity in there. There's a thread that is connected to this, both the album artworks. Yeah, and if you look up close to it, you can really see it really comes alive. You can see all the details that comes from pointillism that you can't really, that kind of blurs whenever you step away from it, but kind of comes to the forefront whenever you look up close. So after we had this painting scanned, we sent the image to Pol at Bronca Studios in Barcelona, Spain, who did the album art for the Valley. He completed the layout for the album because we wanted a sort of a saga theme between the Valley and Kin, as it's the next chapter. So to have Pol involved as well was very important to keep that theme intact. So the concept being that after Phil leaves the Valley, the trauma that was caused from his childhood kind of split his personalities in two, like a dark, shadow self and his, real self. So we wanted to have sort of two images like merging as one, and the dots really bring it together. It's kind of like a, particleizes together. It's kind of like a forming, like two becoming one separating and coming together as the forehead. You can tell if it's forming together or pulling apart. Like if you turn it upside down, it forms another image, which is kind of like an evil character with horns that's always lurking, and that's always there, but you can never really see him. Kin is the first album that we've had an actual painting grace the cover. We felt that the detail and surrealness of the music should be reflected in the artwork. By Jill doing pointillism and creating that sort of surreal, otherworldly science fiction feeling, it definitely was the best route that we could have gone to complement the songs on Kin.